Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of CPW. You are watching Tuesday Night Toxic, and I am Kefka, the one that runs this whole damn thing. Huh? Croakitoad? Oh, no, 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 no. You see, the person that technically runs this thing, Eric Bischoff, has given me kind of a carte blanche. Because I'm absolutely fun. Do you think you could bring the crowd together in absolute love I hate? Hmm? Could you? Really? You see, because everyone absolutely loves or hates yours truly. They come to watch, to either see me cause the chaos or to try and watch me fail, which, doesn't happen often. Oh, speaking of failure, meaty boy, did you expect me to roll over and die? Or I bet you expected me to roll over and die. Oh no, my dear rotten, flaccid meat. I don't just roll over. Unless it would be more hilarious for me to do so. Oh, no. I love to give everyone the show that they deserve. And the show that they deserved was kicking you in the beanbag once again. Splitting your taint so you have more genders to add your silly little Tinder profile that I'm sure you have. For those of you watching at home, make sure you swipe left on this one. He's a bit soft. Besides, if you're looking for anything long term, he might have to be laid down at the altar of pain at the end of the month. Who knows? He might win. Who knows? Who cares? Oh, the fun of it. I'm sure either way it'll be hilarious. And the fact that I do manage to lose, I'll still just see him again just before Halloween. Maybe I'll pull a few skeletons out of the closet before it's time to decorate with them for Halloween. So much work to do in that regards. Anyways, moving on. There was a certain birthday boy that was given a shot at a title and won. Congratulations and happy birthday, Miles. You actually managed to not only win your silly little stupid rivalry, but you got your title back after all this time. Congratulations. Now, how about I steal that bad boy from you, beat your girlfriend up, and make you cry? Just like last time we met. You're safe for now, so no. I have business to attend to. Maybe if I win, I'll take you out again. Be the first person in CPW to hold two belts at once. Could you imagine? Oh, it would be hilarious. Everyone's struggling to get their little time in the spotlight, only to have to see me collecting all the belts like Pokemon. You kind of actually remind me of one. Do you know which one it is? Cubone! Lost, scared, and always looking for mommy. And then the fact that I beat you down like Team Rocket did that Marowak. Oh, the irony. It's simply delicious. Do you know, Alessandra is worked up and is looking for a good fight. Maybe we could set that up. You two play nice, though. I wouldn't want you to end up, going crazy after losing so many damn times. Kind of like last time. Oh, the hilarity of it all. Anyways, I'm talking far too much, and we have a show to do. So, ta ta. And don't forget to expect me.
All right, come on now. I'm out here because I know that the world title rematch shot is Wizard Boss next Tuesday, so I'm calling him out to start our show. So Wizard Boss, come out here right now and let's start this fight early. 7 days. Let's go. And if you got the cojones on the line, why save it for the pay-per-view? What do you say? Oh, it's nice to see you, Wizard Boss. Cut his stupid dumb music. All right, now listen here, Wizard Boss. Like I challenge you to a match tonight. Put your title on the line and let's save us the hassle for next two. Why, you son of a bitch? Where you going? Why are you backing out of the match? Come on. You really gonna make people wait 7 days on paper? What is wrong with you? Come on, you hanging out here in the middle of the ring at the start of the show. Where you going, world champion? Fine, well, if you want to dip... Oh, was it because I farted in the ring? Does it smell? Is that why he left? Because I left a few through the ring after watching earlier. There was a few stinkers on the show, let me tell you. And I was here in this ring. I actually feel bad for whoever's about to in that next match because it's going to take a while to get rid of. So apologies in advance for whoever is about to come out here and have a wrestling match because you're gonna have to be dealing through some different smells. Well, welcome everybody to this week's Croakitoad Pro Wrestling.
Weighing in at 302 pounds, Rock Hardcore Me!
And we have the guy that I have no idea what the argument was even about with Black Myth. I guess he's paid by the developers to like the game, or I don't know. I don't even know what the argument was about now, but certainly that got him fired up to come out here and wrestle to start us off here tonight. I would suspect that Badass Games will probably be playing the Wukong game soon, now that his endeavor with Bloodborne has come to an end, or so I've heard. But tonight, another challenge. Who's he gonna face tonight?
And his opponent from Denver, Colorado, 272 pounds, Big D.
Wait a minute. Are we seriously about to have Rock Hard Meat versus Big D?
So let's grab our genitals.
Say hello to my little friend!
All right, to kick us off here tonight, we've got Rock Hard Meat versus Big D. We heard from Azarain at the start of our show. He's still got his eyes targeted on Rock Hard Meat after what happened at the last special main pay-per-view event when we thought Rock Hard Meat had won the international title, but Azarain trolled him and managed to keep the title around his waist through trolley tactics. But then we found out earlier today that was posted he's going to get a rematch shot against Azarain for the title belt next Tuesday at Altar of Pain. So that is what's going to happen. Rock Hard Meat versus Azarain, one-on-one for the title again. But tonight he gets Big D.
No more! No more!
Yes, and Pig Z also should be in this match. He would fit this match very perfectly, in fact. But unfortunately, we don't get that. Instead, we get Rock Hard Meat versus Big D in a very suggestive opening contest here tonight to start us off on this late edition of CPW after watching the Gamescom games trailers. And at the start of our show, we saw the former world champion Raji call out Wizard Boz. Oh, and we get a raid from Lilu. As we immediately switch over to CPW, we get a raid
Got you off guard, didn't I?
from
Just
Lilu
trying
coming
to
in. Thank you for the
have
raid,
fun.
Lilu. Welcome in,
Thanks.
Raiders. Hello. Playing some Resident Evil 7. How did that go? How is it going? Surely that's not a first-time playthrough, right? Yes, welcome in, everyone. Hello. We are doing a Tuesday night weekly wrestling show here at Croakitoad, where Lilu is even actually a wrestler on the show, in fact. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. We were just watching for the first 2 hours the Gamescom trailer and special events. And we just started CPW Wrestling tonight in our opening match right here. So you caught us with a raid at the perfect timing. As we have Rock Hard Meat versus Big D, as the names are very suggestive. There's only one way to kick us off for our wrestling show every Tuesday night. And that's with a lot of Rock Hard Big Ds slapping each other inside the ring. It looks like Big D was going to go to the top rope there, but Rock Hard Meat stepped out of the ring wisely enough. It was not a first-time playthrough, but it was a while, so you wanted to get unrusted. Well, fair enough. I hope the run went good for you. It's a great time to be a Resident Evil and Silent Hill fan, that's for sure, with 2 brand new games coming around the corner. I am super excited for that. Yeah, welcome in, and I hope the stream went awesome. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Perhaps since Lilu just dropped a raid, maybe we'll see Lilu come out here in the next match and apply some hardcore skills. Look at Rock Hard Meat now. He had Big D up looking for the Dominator, but Big D counters. And look at this. Look at the strength of Big D pressing Rock Hard Meat up and over his head. What remarkable strength, upper body strength that Big D has to slam the big man like that. Big D trying to go for a finisher, missed the mark, and now has got Rock Hard Meat locked up into the backpack stunner, his finishing maneuver. And if there's one way to chip rocks, that's the one way to do it. Big D going for the cover after the finisher, but Rock Hard Meat is able to power out. No doubt Azarain is watching this match very intently, knowing that he's going to put his title on the line against Rock Hard Meat next Tuesday on pay-per-view at Altar of Pain. The international title, one of many matches scheduled and booked for next Tuesday's big event. Oh, and Big D just completely power bombs Rock Hard Meat right on top of that Croakitoad logo. Will it be enough? No. Still early in the match. Yes, we saw Raji call out our world heavyweight champion, Wizard Boz. And I thought they were going to fight for a second, but I guess Raji dropped a few bombs in the ring, and I don't mean verbally or vocally. I mean coming out the other end. And I'm sure the ring is quite stinky right now. These two guys are having to work and wrestle through the sins that Raji has left behind. And that's probably the reason why Wizard Boz dipped and went straight backstage. He didn't want to compete in that kind of environment. Certainly talk about Raji's hometown advantage there when it comes to dropping the mic. So I guess we'll have to wait and see that main event match for the World Heavyweight title next Tuesday instead of us getting a sneak peek of it here tonight. As much as the fans wanted to see them throw down, it will not be happening, it seems. Yes, and that's a fair point. Wizard Boz actually has a mask, and even though he's wearing a mask, he still dipped out of the ring. That is quite a fair point there that I did not think about, because wow, there's only one powerful scent that emanates from the source of one called Raji, one to infiltrate and penetrate even the most secure and protective of masks. That is for sure. And it's funny because Big D came out here with a mask as well, but he actually took it off. I'm sure he's hoping he had that back on. Rock Hard Meat going for the jackhammer finisher and gets a 2.9 on Big D, as it looks like the momentum has shifted here, and Rock Hard Meat has got the upper hand at this point. Off the top with a big splash. Will that do the deed? No, Big D kicks out. Rock Hard Meat with a giant swan dive right off the top of St. Francis Folly there. Hits the mark, but it's not enough to end the match. Big D coming back here with a back body drop. And catches Rock Hard Meat's spine buster. What's he going to go for here? Two very hard-hitting big fellas here to start us off tonight in our first match. Oh, my goodness. He just served them on the table like a platter and slams him in the mat. Is that going to be enough? Bit 1, 2. No, Rock Hard Meat powers out again. And I think Big D can't believe that he still has the strength to be able to do that. Rock Hard Meat coming back. Stun guns Big D's throat over the top ring rope. And there's another tie-up. Rock Hard Meat wins out. Hits a swanton, a Samoan drop. Sorry. Little rusty here tonight after watching the Gamescom announcements. Big D fires back with a DDT, and it looks like Rock Hard Meat has been busted open, in fact. Leaking a little bit of blood, and 2 DDTs back-to-back is not going to help his favor going into that pay-per-view match against Azarain next Tuesday. As Rock Hard Meat has been busted open. I can't see exactly where the cut is, but it's certainly not going to help. Big D again reaching in, going for backpack stunner. Gonna hit it again and nails the mark. A 4-star match rating so far. Will Rock Hard Meat be able to power out of that finishing move there? 1, 2. No! Oh my God! Big D has just done it. I can't believe Big D came out of nowhere and defeats Rock Hard Meat tonight. In a very oh, wait a minute. Oh, look, no. No, here comes Azarain. Wait, what? Big D comes back. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Big D comes back and saves Rock Hard Meat from the evil clown. And look at this showdown here between the D and the meat. Well, there you go. Wow. Big D cleaning house tonight. All right, we're going to play our very first chance for you to try and find where Jimmy's ass is this week. Can you find him? Here is your first chance to try to find him on this week's show. Here we go. Can you see where he is?
The following is a tag team Extreme Rules match. Introducing first, from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Champion, Aiden. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Lee Lowe.
Wait, did Lilu just lick the flames off of the baseball bat? That's impressive.
And representing the final testament from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, Psycho T.
Oh boy. This should be interesting. All right, match number 2 tonight, and we've got ourselves a 2-on-2 Extreme Rules match. It's going to be the hardcore champion, Jess Moxie, teaming up with Lilu on one side to take on Psycho T and Butcher Pete, who have got some very fond memories amongst one another outside of the ring. Specifically, one truck ride in Colorado many years ago. One of many fond memories that they have together in and outside of the ring is Psycho T and Butcher Pete, and here's another one here tonight to add to the chalkboard. Just not claws on the chalkboard, of course. Psycho T going under the ring, which is completely legal, and goes immediately for a cone, because why not? Someone's about to get coned tonight. Oh my God, and Lilu just got coned. Lilu got coned again. And again. Psycho T giving Lilu the cone. And we'll see how this one plays out. Weapons are completely legal in this, considering it's the Extreme Rules Hardcore Division. Psycho T going for, uh-oh. Here comes Lilu with a big splash to the corner, but Butcher Pete rolls out of the way. We've got a plank with nails sticking out of it that has joined the fun. Uh-oh, Butcher Pete's got the cone. He's going crazy with the cone. And you'll notice the referee has just stepped back and is just going to watch this one play itself out. Never want to get too close into this action. You got to be a crazy, psychotic person to want to insert yourself into this psychotic episode of a title division here at CPW, that's for sure. Only the most violent of the violent, the most aggressive of the aggressive, and the most homicidal of the homicidal live here. Ooh, elevated flatliner from Psycho T to the hardcore champion. This is the match on the outside of the ring we're going to see next Tuesday at Altar of Pain, where the hardcore title is up for grabs. Psycho T getting another rematch for the title belt to see if he can actually pull it off this time. Butcher P going for the cover on Lilu, but Lilu's able to kick out. And Psycho T immediately going for the Razor's Edge, but no, Jess Moxie counters out of it, slips down the shoulders. These two know each other very well, have scouted each other's movesets in countless of matches here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Butcher Pete just dropped the forearm shiver into Lilu's face, almost knocked her completely out. But she gets, oh my God. Butcher Pete chunks a cone across the ring to save his partner, Psycho T, from certain doom. And I guess that's one way to utilize it if you've got a partner in the match. As now Butcher Pete and Lilu will go to the outside of the ring to fight out there. And the hardcore champion in this, and still the #1 contender inside the ring. I'm waiting to see what other weapons will enter the fray in this match here tonight. Psycho T sent to the corner, and now Jess Moxie going for the cone. And now Psycho T getting coned. Everyone getting the coning tonight. Nice move by Psycho T, almost a Oklahoma slam there in the middle of the ring. But Jess Moxie kicks out. Butcher Pete setting Lilu up into the powerbomb position on the outside. Oh my God. Oh, and Lilu getting her head slammed into the outside of the ring for a double. There's the headlock driver from Jess Moxie, one of his finishing maneuvers there on Psycho T. Is Butcher Pete going to make... Yes, Butcher Pete taking him a while. I guess he was trying to set his VATs in place. But he actually does make the save for his partner. Lilu had him up on the shoulders, but he counters out of that predicament. And Lilu with a look at the strength of Lilu, able to lift the big wastelander known as Butcher Pete up on her shoulder. Now she's laughing at him inside the ring. Here comes Trash Can, one of Butcher Pete's closest friends. Trash Can has entered the match. Oh my God, Butcher Pete just stepped on that nailed board barefoot. He's not wearing shoes, but Butcher Pete doesn't care. I'm sure he stepped on worse out in the Capital Wasteland. Psycho T now trying to get in control and completely powerbombs Jess Moxie almost out of his boots as Lilu and Butcher Pete fight again on the outside. Psycho T's got the cone, and I think he just coned the hardcore champion in his cone as we see Trash Can trying to interfere with the pinfall but does not. This match will continue. 4-star match rating already, as it's been very crazy from the bell ring. Yeah, Psycho T kipping up to his feet. There's the tie-up. Here comes Psycho T. Uh-oh, he might be going for the Razor's Edge again. The Razor Claw's Edge. And look at this. Here comes, oh! And wait, there's the Master Sword. There's Linky's Master Sword making another appearance. Lilu, just enough time to make a save for her partner tonight, and the match will continue. And now we've got ourselves a 4.5 match star rating, as now participants square off with different partners. What is Lilu doing? Is Lilu licking the cone? Lilu enjoys licking lots of things. I guess she even just licked the cone. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Psycho T just got saved by the ring apron there. He was about to get coned. Oh, and Lilu gets powerbombed on the outside. Butcher Pete trying to strangle Jess Moxie inside the ring. Oh, my God. He's completely got him laid out. Uh-oh. The hardcore champion may be in trouble here. Oh, my God. And look at that. Butcher Pete gets the win for Psycho T tonight. I'm sure he's happy with that. 7 days before his title match. And Psycho T gets the advantage and the momentum going into the hardcore title match next Tuesday at Altar of Pain.
Hello, everybody. It's so nice to see you once again here on this lovely Tuesday. After going out and exploring for so much on last night's stream of Croakitoad, we went out foraging, adventuring, climbing the peaks of different biomes, making it to the top with friends and foes alike. But it seems as though because of the result of that last night, I have been stuck once again into a match alongside my partner, or should I say, not the biggest friend in the world, but I guess a quote-unquote partner, Roxas. It seems as I have been shucked into a match with him next Tuesday at Altar of Pain for a chance at Feats' television title as he teams with Buttons, and I am once again back with the Coke and Roxas connection. Well, to celebrate this momentous occasion next Tuesday, I've brought with me some screenshots of our little adventure on last night's journey through the peaks and the mountains and the mountaintops, going through snowy fields, going through grassy plains, and climbing trees and ascending mountains, and doing all the same.
That's what I'm
Oh,
talking
hold that
about.
thought, there's a raid.
Help! 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 Help me, Leon!
Whoa! The hell was that? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun. Thanks.
This is me, Coke Soda Can, telling you, Q, thank you so much for the raid. It's nice to see you again. And what perfect timing for you to raid my channel. Welcome in, raiders, in the middle of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, our weekly show where the Twitch community members and viewers fight each other for title belts, storylines, and plots each Tuesday. And I, Coke Soda Can, am here in the middle of the ring talking to all the fans and to all of you live on Twitch and eventually on YouTube about my match and my developing storylines with my on again, off again partner known as Roxas. You may have heard of him, maybe you haven't. I'm sure you actually have heard of him, but I'm going to share some photos of what me and Roxas went through last night as we prepare for a tag match, bringing us together one more time next Tuesday at the special event for the month of August, Altar of Pain. So here we have a few shots that I took. Let me share them with all of you out there watching live, including all of you raiders, and Q yourself. Thanks so much for the raid. Here we go. Here's the first shot that I took of Roxas last night. Yeah, as you can see here, was trying his best to climb the volcanoes at the end of the peak, but he couldn't quite make it.
Balls hit each other.
He couldn't quite ascend to the top of the volcano last night on our adventure, and therefore ran out of stamina and fell all the way down to the bottom of the volcano, where he sunk into the lava, and he was not able to be saved. As you can see in my hand here, I was reaching out with a can of Coke, because my name is Mr. Coke, and I was trying to save him with a can of Coke, because he is my partner after all, and my friend, on again, off again, of course. But it's just too bad to see him down there lying in the lava until his untimely death. But it's good that he was able to come back to life, because I'm gonna need to team with him next Tuesday against Feats and Buttons in the tag match. But yes, that is the first selfie I took of my illustrious and amazing tag team partner, Mr. Roxas. It's too bad that he just couldn't quite make it to the top of peak and actually peak in the game. Maybe we'll hear him coming from a distance another time, but that's not all, folks. That's not all. I've got another selfie that I took, and this was in more better of times with my partner and friend Roxas last night on our adventures. This was before the mishap of the volcano, and here you can see Roxas dancing around, playing his trumpet. At the beginning of our adventure, it was happier times as he's blowing on his trumpet, dancing around with a balloon on the back of his head or backpack or whatever. There you see Croakitoad eating in the midst of eating a piece of pizza. Even these were much simpler times, better of times, more positive and zenful of times. But all you can hear is the sound of that trumpet that Roxas is blowing, because we all know you can hear Roxas coming from a mile away, of course. The trumpet only made it much, much worse. I just feel bad for Puerto Rican Chipmunk, who's back there behind him, as I'm sure if she had ears, they had been blown off by now. It's too bad for her. I hope she's okay here tonight. But yes, I wanted to share these shots of my tag team partner, Roxas, on our adventures last night as we peaked the peak. Of course, Roxas didn't, because he died in the lava fields. But, so with that being said, I just wanted to let everyone know that Roxas will in fact be okay and will be medically cleared to compete next Tuesday at Altar of Pain alongside me, his best friend and his partner, to take on Feats and Buttons, as it will be me who gets the winning pinfall over Feats or Buttons to secure my next shot for the Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Television Championship, and Mr. Coke will once again have a title around his waist. But one last thing to end it off on. I have not forgotten about you, the Grand Prix of CPW, Mr. Spike Ryan. It seems as you've got your wish. Another shot against Burnsy to regain your Young Lions Championship. And what might I say, I'm actually proud of you, son. Nice driving, son. It's good that you have finally earned your rematch to try to get your title back. And trust me, I'll be rooting for you. Because at the end of the day, next Tuesday, if I win and you win, then guess what? I'll have a title, you'll have a title, and then maybe we can compete in the championship pricks of all the pricks here at CPW, Spike Ryan. So believe me, sweetheart, I'm rooting for you next Tuesday. I hope you defeat Burnsy, and I will surely make short work of Feats and the TV title. Thank you all. I love you all. And I'm glad to have shared my personal adventures peaking with Roxas last night. May you have a great rest of your show. Oh, wait, I'm in a match tonight. Oh, I better get ready. Actually, I just found out that me and Roxas are teaming tonight. Oh, wow, I just got this wonderful news. I guess I'll be seeing you guys in a few matches from now. Thank you all for listening to my amazing promo here. See you soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Help! 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 Help me, Leon!
Whoa! The hell was that? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun. Thanks.
Your booty's so delicious.
Thank you so much for the raid, R.E. Kitten. We had 2 raids back to back while Mr. Coke was out here talking and obviously making fun of Roxas before their tag team match later tonight and, of course, on pay-per-view tomorrow night. But we go to our next match, which, oh my God, gasp, it features Kitten.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, R.E. Kitty! And her opponent, representing the Authors of Pain from London, England, Jin Kong Lee!
I'll take this.
Sandwich. 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 Sandwich.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Trash bags have just subscribed.
Oh yeah, we're doing this. Straight after an RE Kitten raid here tonight, she gets right back into the ring to face Jen Von Lee one-on-one in our third match tonight. Thank you, Sev, for the resub as well for a whole 54 whole-ass months. Thank you, Trashbag Sev, for the 54 months resub here at Croakitoad. I do appreciate it very much. And it has been a late showing of CPW since we spent the first 2 hours of the stream watching the Gamescom trailers and game announcements. But it has been wild and woolly for sure since we started. 3 matches in, it has been rocking and rolling from the very beginning. When Raji was farting in the ring and Wizard Boss said, "Not tonight, I'll see you next Tuesday." It has definitely been a show so far. Hopefully that we can get Q in the ring here at CPW next, because we got everyone that is rated so far since we started CPW tonight actually has been in a match. We had a Lilu raid to start us off. She was in the last match. We had a Q raid just a few moments ago while Mr. Coke was out here bashing Roxas. So maybe we've been talking about getting Q, the Q raider, in CPW. We need to make that happen. And now a Kitten raid, and now she is competing in the ring here tonight one-on-one against Jen Von Lee, one-on-one in the women's division here at Tuesday Night Toxic for CPW. We do have our major event for the month of August coming up next Tuesday, as it'll be the last Tuesday of the month. Altar of Pain coming up next Tuesday. It's going to be a big show. Tons of title belts on the line for sure. Standard rules apply in this match between RE Kitten and Jen Von Lee, as Kitten hits a standing cutter there on Jen. Delivers a couple of stomps there to keep her grounded. I just want to know, how was Mr. Coke able to get those shots of Roxas sinking and melting in lava last night? How did he have time to turn around and take a selfie of Roxas down there at the very bottom melting in lava? Usually when you're at that point and peak at the very last level, you're just trying to not waste time and make your escape. Did he really have time to turn around and look down where Roxas died in the lava before he was able to get out? Wow, 0%. 0%. I see how it is. I see how it is. The truth has come out. And 87 for Spence. Well, that does make sense, because me and Spence have actually met in real life, and it was quite poetic that Butcher Pete teamed with Psycho T tonight in our last match, because the whole truck was singing along with the Butcher Pete song the last time that we were together when we met up. Behind the scenes story there. Laurie Kitten with the butterfly suplex there on Jen Von Lee, but only gets a 2 count. That could have easily secured the win, but ow. Jen Von Lee getting slammed into the mat. RE Kitten looking pretty good so far in this match. It's been kind of back and forth, but Kitten's had the momentum the majority of the time here. Good times indeed. Good times indeed. Hopefully more good times at QuakeCon next year, if we can get everybody to come down next August. Hopefully we can plan for it and have a grand old time when all the crew can come together and meet one another. Uh-oh. Jen Von Lee throwing Kitten out to the ring apron here. What is she going to go for? What is this? Oh, my God. Oh! Jen Von Lee with the pile driver onto Kitten off the apron to the outside, spiking Kitten on her head. Jesus, Jen Von Lee apparently not holding back in this one-on-one match tonight. I have never seen that, actually. That's the first time I've seen anyone do that in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Connect with a pile driver off the apron to the outside ring paddings. That is crazy and could seriously injure somebody for sure. Hopefully we have someone to check on Kitten after this match to make sure she is okay. At least for now, it looks like she's able to walk around and move and stuff. Goodness gracious. Oh, and Jen has been busted open after that reverse DDT, her head getting spiked into the ring mat. Looks like Jen is bleeding a little bit from her forehead, but that's not going to stop her from coming back here and hitting a kneeling powerbomb on a Kitten and going straight into the roll-up here to try to finish it. No, Kitten immediately kicks out here in our third match of the night. Mr. Coke with some harsh words towards Roxas, and I guess he spilled the beans. Yes, we will see Mr. Coke and Roxas in tag team action tonight as they will be taking on Buttons and Feats. So we're going to get ourselves a tag team preview match of next Tuesday's match. Oh, and a high stiletto kick from Ari Kitten across the head of Jen Von Lee, knocking her clear off her feet. But she's able to kick out before the 3 count. So yes, I guess we're going to get a little bit of an Altar of Pain tag team preview match as Buttons and Feats will team up together tonight to take on the duo of Mr. Coke and Roxas. As Kitten rolls out to the ring apron to buy some time. She comes back in. Here's the tie-up. And another standing cutter. But Jen Von Lee pops up to her feet. And now she's going to connect with the shoulder breaker. Trying in for the front grapple. Kitten with the toe kick. Here comes that butterfly bomb again. She's going to suplex her up and over. Look at that. Nice move there. Second time in the... Wait, what's happening? Oh, my God. Jen Von Lee turning off the lights on Kitten, using her living dead girl powers to turn the arena lights off and try to gain the upper hand over Kitten, who was confused for a second. I can't believe it. The powers of Jen Von Lee. She's able to pull it off. I feel like she's got that Ouroboros flowing through those veins, which is kind of funny considering she's facing someone called R.E. Kitten. There's a lot of Resident Evil going on into this match for sure. Jen Von Lee going to the top rope. Turns around. Here comes... Oh! And that is the coffin drop. The coffin drop off the top rope onto Kitten, but no, she kicks out before the 3. I guess if you want to personalize the name of that move, you can call it the Jen Von drop. But even after all that, Kitten still stays alive in it, and now we're back into the top left corner. 3.5 match star rating. And Jen is going to kind of... She's catching her breath, but at the same time, Kitten's also catching her breath, so win some, lose some, and the referee gets collided into here. Scoop slam into the mat. This is turning into a really great back and forth match here. Oh, Kitten trying to go for the big boot, but Jen Von Lee rolls out of the way. Slips out of the grass, goes for the chop block. Oh, and Jen kind of stunned herself. She got a little gas there, ran out of stamina, like she was climbing up the side of a mountain. And here comes Kitten, sending her off the ropes. Duck under, leapfrog over, tries to go for the back elbow, and misses twice. Just a little bit of mistiming there. Jen Von Lee able to capitalize and hit another shoulder breaker, which is going to send Kitten away to the ring ropes. Oh, no. What is this? Oh, is she going to do it again? Jen Von Lee out here with a purpose. Oh, my God. Watch this. Oh, my God. I can't believe she just did that. 2 times in the match now, Jen Von Lee has pile-driven kitten off the apron into the outside. Almost as if she's trying to cause and create a personal injury in this match. I thought this was just going to be a very unassuming one-on-one matchup. But this thing has turned... Oh, my God, and another one. Jen Von Lee just targeting the head and the neck of Kitten tonight in this matchup. Oh, my God, and you can only get spiked on your skull so many times before you're just done. And Jen barely makes it out of this match alive with the win. But it was a great back-and-forth match for sure.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, the Women's Wrestling Champion, Spivey! And her partner, representing the Undead, from Louisville, Kentucky, Azriel! And Holly and T-Man, the Brood.
Well, we got ourselves quite the match here. We have Asterial and Spinny on the same team tonight, and we know that they're going to be co-main eventing Altar of Pain next Tuesday for the women's title in a Hell in the Cell match. How are they going to be able to coexist here as a tag team unit here against the spouses of Honey and Demon in this 2-on-2 tag team match? As we immediately get a tag from Honey to Demon, as we know they're going to be working on the same page tonight. Double back body drop as Demon gets the tag in. And you have to wonder if it's in Asterial's best interest to maybe not accept the tag and let Spinny take all the damage tonight, 7 days before their brutal Hell in the Cell match that they're going to be having on pay-per-view. But we'll see how it shakes down as Demon gets sent over into the corner. And look at that, we got a tag. Okay, interesting. And look at this, working together. Oh my God, look at this. Women's champion and #1 contender with a double suplex onto Demon. I never thought I'd ever see that, but there you go. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Asterial, now the legal person in the match, hits the Norman Smiley scoop slam on Demon, staying on the attack here. Demon now stunned. And Ash with the brutal powerbomb. Almost powerbombs Demon right out of his Demon mask. And hello, Feats, welcome in. Good to see you. You will be in tonight's main event, apparently. Mr. Coke spilled the beans earlier. As it will be Feats and Buttons teaming up to take on Coke and Roxas tonight in our main event. Asterial dropping Demon into the ring, spiking him, and then he fires right back with the Oklahoma Slam onto Asterial, and the referee slapping Ash in the face as she's making the count. Never gets old. Here in our 4th match of the night, tag team action, featuring very unlikely partners in this match. I can't believe they've coexisted this much already. Look at this. Legitimate tags between Spinny and Asterial, knowing that in 7 days they will be closed inside that brutal Hell in the Cell structure alone, going for the women's championship in their 3rd match against one another to break the tie between the two of them. And here comes Demon. Nice move there. Sleeper slam, completely knocking Spinny for a loop. And now Demon's set and ready. Oh no, he's gonna, the Demon spike into the side of the throat of Spinny and caught her real good there. But Asterial comes in to make the save, so far being a team player for her team tonight. I guess as much as she wants to see Spinny get taken down for a beating tonight, she still doesn't want an L on her win-loss record. So I guess that's the justification for that, at least. Working against a very steady tag team of husband. Wait, what's this? Spinny getting thrown into the corner. Here comes Honey, and Spinny gonna go and reach for the tag for Asterial. Okay, Asterial getting the tag, Demon getting the tag. Very interesting camera positioning there, as Ash and Demon are now the legal participants of this matchup. Asterial just a little bit quicker, hits the double drop kick. And now goes for the cover here on Demon. Demon still early in the matchup there. I was totally expecting something very swervy to happen there as Spinny was slowly crawling over to make the tag to Ash. I was expecting her to like jump off the apron and leave her hanging or whatever, but I guess she didn't. She decided to stick with it, and now goes to town here on Demon, but he's going to reverse out, land on his feet, and take out the leg. I have noticed that Spinny is laid out on the outside of the ring. Very interesting. I think Spinny and Honey took each other out, at least momentarily. So it's now down to Asterial and Demon on how this one's going to pan out. A first-time meeting between the two, by the way. Demon with the scoop slam on the Ash in the middle of the ring. 3.5 match star rating right now. Lots of stomping away. Uh-oh, Demon. He's got her all cinched up on the shoulder. Oh my goodness. Completely slams her right onto the Croakitoad logo. Demon now set and ready for a finisher, but Asterial dodges out of the way. Oh my goodness, and a big Yakuza kick, taking Demon off his feet. Ashirio locked and ready with a finisher. What has she got planned in store for Demon here? Oh, she's gonna go for the rear naked choke. She has won so many matches with this. Look at this, just trying to choke Demon's oxygen out, and I think she won. Ashirio gets the tap out victory over Demon for a team. And Ash and Spinny, what? Uh-oh. Oh, we knew this. Look at that. Stare down right there. Ashirio with a smirk on her face. Look at this. This showdown's gonna be hot next Tuesday as Ash and Spinny get the win tonight in tag team action. Unlikely partners 7 days before their Hell in the Cell match.
That's what I'm talking about.
Help! 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 Help me, Leon!
Whoa! The hell was that? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun. Thanks.
Well, well, well.
I'm smart now!
Look who just raided. It's old Roxas. Roxas997 with a raid.
I suck!
Streaming on his own channel doing Final Fantasy IX. Well, guess what, Roxas? Mr. Coke had some things to say about you a few segments ago. You might want to go back and check the VOD and see what kind of surprises he had for you earlier on the show. And by the way, you and Coke are teaming tonight to take on Feats and Buttons in our main event. So good luck with that, especially if you go back and see what Coke had to say and what kind of surprises he had for you in front of all the people watching in the arena and watching live on Twitch right now. You might want to go back and check that out. But thank you for the raid and welcome in as we move on to our next match, our 5th match of the night. All right, we got Shadow Chrono in the ring ready to take on his opponent tonight one-on-one. And who is it going to be? What? Oh, wait, that's Vampy. What the heck? Wait, that's Jennifer. It was going to be Shadow Chrono versus... Wait, Jennifer is back. Wait, we're going to have this right now? We're going to have this right now. Oh, whoa, whoa. Is this an actual match? Is this happening? Okay, I guess this is happening. We were going to have Shadow Chrono versus Vampy tonight. And Jennifer, who is making her first ring appearance ever since, I believe it was, what was it, Beach Brawl? When it was Chrono, Linky, and Connie that decimated Jennifer, put her on the injured reserve list, put her in the hospital, in fact. She is competing tonight, and in 7 days, they will be having a match against one another at Altar of Pain. These two right here, but Jennifer says, I'm not going to wait 7 days. I'm going to take you out right here, right now tonight at the expense of poor Vampy. I feel bad for her because she was going to have a match tonight, but she got bombarded by Jennifer backstage, and so now we're going to have this instead. A little bit of a preview before next Tuesday, where it'll be Chrono versus Jennifer as Jennifer tries to get her revenge. And it seems like every time that Alicia tries to get some revenge, Chrono is able to escape and win his matches left and right. So I guess it's left in the hands of Jennifer to try to get her own revenge for what happened to her several months ago. So now we have this match right here. It's going to be Shadow Chrono versus Jennifer one-on-one here tonight in our 5th match. And yes, looks like there's going to be lots of thunderstorms rolling in for lots of people across the U.S. And I say, bring it on. It's about time we got some rain. Down here in the south, it looks like we're going to be getting some over the weekend. And I am very happy to have it. So here comes Shadow Chrono, who's been battling Alicia for the past couple of weeks, but he's been able to win in every turn. So I guess Alicia's taking a break, and Jennifer said, I'm going to come out here myself and deal with my own matters. And we'll see if she's 100% to get back into the ring after that just absolute gang mentality beatdown that she took on pay-per-view several months ago. So far, she's looking pretty good, so we'll see what happens. Chrono has definitely been lucky the past several weeks, being able to defeat Alicia, I believe 2 weeks in a row, and walk away laughing. But his date with Destiny is certainly next Tuesday against Jennifer right here, in a no disqualification matchup. He was going to have a practice, just an exhibition match here tonight against Vampy one-on-one, but Jennifer ruined those plans as she drops Chrono into the mat, but he kicks right back up. But Jennifer's up and ready, and here's the lung blower. Connecting the lung blower on Chrono, and now going to drag him away from the ring ropes. Not going to go for the cover. Still too early in this match, but look at this. Oh my goodness. Jennifer locking on a submission hold, but I believe it's still too early in the match. Chrono is able to fight out of that. And I feel like with Chrono Trigger starting tomorrow night here at Croakitoad, maybe we will see the return of Crobo. Do you think we'll see the return of Crobo? Mr. Beep Boop, will he be back? After all these years, will the Crobo return? We shall see. Will this be the song we hear tomorrow night? Crobo, 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 beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, it is Crobo. Look at Crobo. Crobo is back, beep boop boop. Maybe. It could happen. We shall see. Hopefully that didn't distract him in his match that he has right now anyway. Because Jennifer is here to get some revenge. She can't wait 7 days for pay-per-view. She's going to try to do it right here tonight. Rivalries across the land of CPW getting hot and steamy in the middle of summer, that's for sure. Man, did Jennifer just hit a curb stomp on Chrono? Holy crap, she just kicked his face in the ring mat. She just does not care. She's trying to injure Shadow Chrono tonight. But Chrono has been very slippery these past several weeks, dodging his punishment that the Miles Madness has been trying to put on him. And now Chrono just stomping away at Jennifer while she's down. Wow. You can tell there's no love lost at all between these two. And a nice X Factor from Jennifer, catching Chrono out of nowhere. And going for the submission again here on Chrono, trying to stretch him all the way out, but no. Immediately broken off. Wait. Oh, is that the end? Did that count as the... Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that counted as the end. The referee finally said break it up. So I guess that was a match? I don't know. I didn't hear the ring bell and no one got the victory. I think that was more like a brawl because that was not our originally scheduled program tonight. It was supposed to be Crobo. It was supposed to be Crobo versus Vampy, but Jennifer ruined that, so it turned more into a brawl, I guess. It was just a brawl, so not an official match. I guess finally the referee said bring the security down here to break this brawl up between these two. So Jennifer gets the last laugh tonight, but it was not an official match. It was not an official match. But Chrono's going to have to get himself back to 100% to prepare himself for the official match against Jennifer next Tuesday on pay-per-view at Altar of Pain. That's for sure. I think it was just called a disqualification at this rate, and it just led into an unofficial brawl. But you know what? For the sake of results, we'll just say Jennifer defeated Shadow Chrono for 3.5 stars. We'll just say that, even though it wasn't an official match. But yeah, there you go. Jennifer coming back in her first match in like 3 months to come back and get a win in a brawl, not an official match, over Chrono before their match in 7 days. Hold on, I gotta read this. Hold on. Why not redo the New World Order Bash at the Beach 96, but with Sesame Street, where it's Ernie, Elmo, Grover versus Kermit the Frog, Fozzie Bear, who are forming the Muppet Show, TMS, and yet to be revealed third Muppet. And after Fozzie give a low blow to Ernie, Big Bird comes to the ring, and Fozzie leaves the ring. And once Big Bird's in the ring, he shoves the ref aside and leg drops Ernie, revealing to be the third Muppet. Big Bird just betrayed the Sesame Street. I love it. Okay, wait, what do we have? What is happening? What the frick? Okay, we suddenly got people in the ring. What is this? Wait, what? Okay, this took me a moment to digest what exactly is happening right now. Okay, it looks like we have Tad Peters teaming with his personal voodoo doll. His personal doll. He is teaming with his personal doll to take on Celestia and Maggie. And what, tag team action here? And Tad was arguing with his own doll for a second, and now she has been tagged in as Celestia is in the corner. So it is Celestia and Maggie on the same team to take on Tad and this weird doll that has come to life. And I am not really sure what the heck is going on here. I mean, it's really hard to try to figure out what's going on when it comes to the mind of one Tad Peters, but one thing is for sure, oh my goodness. I think that's a predicament that Tad enjoyed there for a second. But nevertheless, we have ourselves a first time, I believe, teaming of Celestia and Maggie. I guess we can call them Latina Fever. Las Señoritas. Las Caliente Señoritas. For the first time ever, teaming together on the right-hand side of the ring as they take on this psychopathic and demented Tad Peters and this weird doll that he has become friends with, apparently, in this tag match. I was totally not expecting this. This was not on my bingo card tonight when we came back to action, cameras rolling, to see all these this predicament in the ring right now. And we got, what? Well, Tad and this doll are having some technical issues, it looks like. Even from the start of the match, we saw them going face to face with one another. I don't know. I don't think it's, I think it's trouble in paradise between Tad and this doll right now. I have no idea what's happening. Maybe we'll get to the bottom of this here tonight, and if not tonight, maybe next Tuesday on pay-per-view. Nevertheless, this is an official tag team match. And Maggie with the chop block, taking out the leg out from underneath this weird animated doll that has come to life. He now makes a tag, and now Tad is back in as legal participant in this tag team matchup. Lots of tag team matches tonight, I'm noticing. And Maggie slips out of the grasp of Tad and hits him with a reverse DDT. As we see a dead zone sign in the crowd, some people still remember. The dead zone certainly still lurking and hiding in the shadows, waiting for their time to strike. Now Tad's sent over to the corner next to Celestia, the person he's been stalking and just being a complete prevert about over the past several months. He's still wearing the attire.
Man, why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
He's still wearing the attire that he stole from her. And look at this. Taking a cheap shot at Maggie on the outside. And Tad is in the wrong side of town right here.
You pervert.
Indeed, indeed. The prevert is surrounded by Latinas on this side of the ring. And who knows, he may actually like this. But they have no urge. Yeah, probably is. But they have no urge to appease his weird and sick fetishes, that's for sure. As Tad hits a capture plex on Celestia on his side of the ring, going for the cover. And there's Maggie to come in and make the save for her team here tonight. Welcome back, Danny. Welcome back. I think we're going to see a new debut next Tuesday on Altar of Pain. I think we might see the debut of Danny Adi here to CPW. I think it might happen. What better way to debut at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling than on pay-per-view next Tuesday night? And welcome back, Buttons. You are actually in the main event tonight. It will be Buttons and Feats teaming up together to take on Mr. Coke and Roxas in our main event tag team matchup of the night. As Tad makes a tag to this weird living doll that has come to life that he has found a partnership in. Celestia fighting out of that predicament, tries to go for the running stiff kick, but the doll just kind of sidesteps out of the way. Big hypes, big hypes. And Celestia targeting the leg of the doll. Tag made, and here comes Maggie. Let's see what she can do. Wait, was that a Burger King sign I saw in the crowd? Have it your way. Someone brought Yep, someone brought a... Oh, and there's a Celestia sign out in the crowd. The fans certainly know their Croakitoad memes when it comes to certain people competing in the match, that's for sure.
Croakitoad Twitch stream.
Oh my goodness. Kickstart DDT from the doll right in front of Celestia, but she's able to immediately come into the ring and make the save. And now the doll is going after Celestia. Look at this. This living dead doll that is in cahoots with Tad Peters, doing all kinds of work here tonight. But Maggie comes back. Look at this. Nice move there. Almost got her in the quick pinfall predicament. Ooh, and a front slam from Maggie right in front of Tad in the wrong corner. Sends the doll into the ropes. But the doll counters back and hits a DDT on Maggie. And here comes the doll. Oh, was going to go for a middle rope move, but Maggie quickly makes the quick tag into Celestia and goes into the roll-up. Referee taking her sweet time to make the count. And look at Celestia. Oh, there's those Streets of Rage kicks. And now Celestia going to maybe go to the top rope and maybe go for... Oh, look at Tad. No! No! Oh! Damn you, Tad Peters. Damn you. Celestia was going to go for that big somersault elbow drop that she's known for. Oh, my goodness. And has another game plan in her strategy book anyways. But here comes Tad Peters to make the save again. Just a constant thorn in Celestia's side right there. She tried to go for two different finishers. But Tad had her slightly outsmarted in that scenario at least. And wait, what's going on here? Uh-oh. We got a camera cut here, and look at Tad. Wait, what? Oh, miscommunication. The doll just knocked Tad Peters off the apron. As Tad and his doll had a... Oh, no! What is happening right now? And there goes Baggy. Look at Team Latinas doing the work here tonight in this match. Celestia going crazy on this doll. Tad is laid out on the outside of the ring, courtesy of Maggie. And wait, this match is absolutely breaking down here. There's some miscommunication on the part of Tad and his weird doll here in this match. Are they going to be able to recover and still pick up the win here? I don't know. That was some bad streak of bad luck there. But we'll see if they can actually come out alive unscathed in this thing. Right now, it's not looking good. And there was Tad reaching in for a tag, and Celestia too busy posing to the crowd and allows it to happen. And here comes Tad now in the ring, maybe going for the zombie maker, finishing maneuver. But Celestia saw it coming and slithered out of that predicament. And Celestia now the upper hand here. Not anymore. A reverse out of that powerbomb position. Celestia just a little bit faster again with the toe kick and hits the nice brainbuster. Celestia to Tad Peters with the pin, and there comes the doll to make the save. I was waiting to see if it was not going to actually save. There's been a lot of miscommunication here on the part. Oh, look at Celestia says, here's one for you too. Oh my God, Celestia just powerbombs the doll. Going to town on everybody, but this allows Tad the open opportunity to hit Celestia with the suplex and goes for the cover, but it's a good thing Maggie's there to make the save. I think for a moment, and he's going to go immediately into the finishing maneuver on Celestia. No, not the zombie maker on Celestia. No! The doll's back up. Is Maggie going to be able to make the save again? I don't know. I don't think she can. 1, 2. Oh, wow. The resiliency of Celestia able to kick out of the finishing maneuver of Tad Peters. What a crazy wild match we have here tonight. And there's Tad slamming Celestia into the ring mat with the stampede. Now goes for the cover. Again, lateral press onto Celestia. Is this going to be enough? Oh my God, and Tad Peters has just done it. He has just won the match for his team over... Wait. What? What? Oh my God. What? He is fighting with the doll. He is fighting with the doll. What is this weird relationship that Tad has with this weird doll? They picked up the win, but they don't look happy with each other. What the hell is going on with this weird guy?
Money, money, money.
CPW. It is your fan favorite superstar on the roster, the radical, tubular, awesome, amazing one called Grim, the first ever CPW World Heavyweight Champion in history, coming to get my title belt back eventually. But first, I gotta fight my way through this radical scoundrel known as Cassidy Ryan, who's been throwing out all these insults, trying to injure my reputation as well as my feelings, saying that I'm one half shell away from retirement and that I can't compete in the ring anymore and that I need to go back to the hospital and that I'm basically like Arthur Morgan. Oh wait, that's spoilers. Never mind. Let's forget I didn't say that. Just basically I'm not going to be able to wrestle anymore at CPW and that he's going to put me out of my misery once and for all. Well, guess what, Cassidy Ryan, with all the venom that comes out of your mouth when you come out here and you talk, we saw what happened the last time that we were one-on-one inside the ring. I tried to encourage you to have a match with me, and then you turned around and then you left. You ran backstage with your tail between your legs and went to the backstage area showing to all these fans who the real Cassidy Ryan is deep down underneath the shell. And I think that was a shell shock to us all. Well, not me, because I know who you are. I don't know why you have decided to target me of all people on the roster. Perhaps it's jealousy, maybe it's animosity for the fact that I was the first ever Croakitoad Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion and not you. Well, guess what, buddy? Guess what, sport? Guess what, my friend? Guess what, pal? I guess at the end of the day, you just weren't good enough. And I was. In fact, I held the World Heavyweight Championship for a long time. Nobody could get that strap from around my turtle shell until the Big Biscuit came along and took those plans away from me, but that's okay. It took him 2 shots to finally get the job done and to win an entire Royal Rumble match to get there. But I'll be back as soon as I deal with you, because it seems as though we have a match booked next Tuesday on pay-per-view at Ultra Pain. I guess I'm going to have to bring the pain to you, Cassidy Ryan. And I'm going to have to put your money where your mouth is and put your mouth where your butt is. And that way you'll shut up for good for all of us. I'll do everyone a favor and put you in your place. And maybe it'll be you that walks out on a stretcher instead of me. As a matter of fact, why is this match not billed as an ambulance match? I mean, I know we just had one between Ted Peters and Celestia, but Eric Bischoff, are you listening? Thaddeus, are you listening right now? This would be a perfect opportunity to have an ambulance match. I mean, I know we just had one on pay-per-view, but alright, well,
Maybe you should join Majestic 12 in a body bag.
Well, you know what? Maybe Cassidy Ryan should join CPW in a body bag. Just like we saw Roxas earlier on those Croak selfies from last night's adventures on Peak, where Roxas was down in the lava. Maybe that'll be Cassidy Ryan next Tuesday on pay-per-view. But nevertheless, I'm getting off track here. Cassidy Ryan, it looks like we have a date set in stone against one another one-on-one in that match, and there's not going to be any chance for you to escape or run away or flee or pull any of your tricks. It's going to be mono e turtlo, and that you're finally going to meet your maker, and your maker is me, the Radical Turtle. It's going to be fantastic, and all the fans are going to love seeing me smack you around like you truly deserve next Tuesday. So I hope you're ready, and don't try any of your little tricks that I know you're going to be trying, because I'll be ready. Trust me, I am ready. After all the things you said about me and my personal life and my wife, this is going to be a new Grim, a determined Grim, a dedicated Grim, a Grim that's ready to put you down next Tuesday. So I hope you're ready, Cassie Ryan, because I certainly will be.
Everybody hydrate right now, drink water.
Ah, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 359 pounds, A.J. Jacobs and Punk Aiden, the Awesome Ones. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, Nathan Moore and Rose, two-man power trip.
Man, it has certainly been a night of tag team matches on tonight's episode of CPW, that's for sure. As we have a very unlikely tag team match, as we have AJ Jacobs and Puppy, who have been on-again, off-again allies, being a new, fresh, up-and-coming tag team here at CPW, as they take on the more experienced veterans combined tag team of F.A.F.O, of Rogue and Nathan Moore, who are once again set to do battle with Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan next Tuesday for the World Tag Team titles in a TLC match, which is tables, ladders, and chairs, where the World Tag Team titles will be hanging suspended above the ring on a wire, and they will have to climb a ladder to retrieve the title belts and bring them down. That will be a match next Tuesday on pay-per-views, but they've got themselves a preview match here, an appetizer, if you will, against AJ Jacobs and Puppy, and do not overlook them because they have become quite the team. They could come out with an underdog victory here. You never know what's going to happen here at CPW. Either way it goes, the tag team champions, Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan, will be intently watching backstage to see their challengers do battle here in this match. And I've also been told that this will, in fact, be our semi-main event of the evening. So we only know of one match left, which is our main event. And that will be yet another tag team match, which will be Buttons and Feats on the same team tonight to take on Mr. Coke and Roxas in tag team action. Coming up next, one match left for tonight's show as Nathan Moore turns his attention to Puppy on the outside and gives him a little something on the outside of the ring. And that allows AJ Jacobs to come up from behind. The distraction worked out in his favor. And there, ooh. There's an Eye of the Hurricane right there on the outside. AJ Jacobs throwing Nate back into the ring. And now telling him to, well, I thought he was going to tell him to get to his feet, but instead just goes right back into the ring and goes for the cover. And there you get a close look at Puppy on the... Oh! Nathan Moore, veteran instincts kicking into play. I think Puppy was going to try to reach in for a tag there, but Nate reversed it. Puppy, our youngest superstar on the CPW roster. I believe 15 or 16 years of age here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. By far the youngest superstar on the roster. And here comes AJ Jacobs with the vertebreaker. One of his patented maneuvers there on Nate, but there comes Rogue in to make the save for the team of F.A.F.O. And again, usernames at the bottom of the screen for anyone that would like to keep up with who's who in the matchup, of course, for every match. Here's that tag team work I was talking about earlier between AJ Jacobs and Puppy, working together as a tag team unit, showing their ability to work together using tag team maneuvers just like that onto Nate, the veteran. And in comes Puppy. Let's see what he can do here against Nate. He's got him in powerbomb position. It hits a sit-out powerbomb, which has stunned Nate momentarily. Puppy makes another tag, and AJ Jacobs comes back in here in our semi-main event of the evening. Oh, and a running spear by Nathan Moore completely takes it out of AJ Jacobs. But Puppy nonchalantly comes in and makes the save. And there's AJ in the wrong side of town, and finally a tag made as Rogue comes in. And now we're going to see the tag team maneuvers of F.A.F.O. Oh, my goodness. Atomic drop into a big boot as Rogue is now the legal person. And, oh, my God, just completely throws AJ Jacobs into our official sponsors of tonight's show and of all Croakitoad streams, featuring our newest sponsor, Poggers Energy. And AJ Jacobs able to reverse out of the move from Rogue and hit a reverse DDT. And now pulls Rogue up to his feet. He's going to send him over back to his corner and makes a tag. And here comes Puppy now, as the youthful, energetic team continues to show themselves. Rogue is going to roll out of the ring. Puppy taking the long way around. And just tosses Rogue right back straight into the ring. But Rogue was ready for him. Gets him into powerbomb position and a kneeling powerbomb. Puppy fires back and hits somewhat of a Superman punch, taking Rogue off his feet. And then makes another very quick succession tag to AJ Jacobs, who is ready for him. Elbow shots to the side. And Rogue's going to capitalize with the toe kick and now hits, oh my God, a ripcord cutter there from Rogue and had him dead set in the middle of the ring, but Puppy comes in and makes the save. Tag Team Wrestling 101. AJ Jacobs slithers out, hits the counter. The running bulldog, in fact, yes, someone should bring that. Maybe Danny Adi will bring the bulldog back. Perhaps. It could happen. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, he almost had it. That was the finishing maneuver of Rogue. He almost had him there. Not exactly the best ring placement to be doing your finisher right in front of his tag team partner, but still almost got a 3 count off of it. And Rogue sent into the corner. Another tag from AJ Jacobs and Puppy, and off the ropes. Here we go again. Working together. Very quick, very resourceful. An underdog team in this match, certainly, but definitely showing their ability as a unit, as a tag team unit here at CPW. Rogue getting thrown back into the ring again. And now Puppy trying to direct traffic. And let's see how this one's going to break down. Rogue sending Puppy over to Nathan Moore, and now we're going to get tag team moves from the other team now. Double back body drop. Sending Puppy up and over. And now Nate. Oh, maybe going for curb stomp here. Oh! And Puppy's Roblox smile just splattered into the ring mat, but it's a good thing AJ Jacobs was there to make the save. He certainly needed it. Now Nate in control, throws him over back to his corner again, and more tag team moves. What do we got here? Rogue. Oh my goodness. The double stompers while he was cinched in a side headlock position, and a rollover by Rogue onto Puppy, and he is able to kick out before the 3. I suppose Rogue thought he had it there, keeping Puppy isolated for quite some time. I think he might need to make a tag out. And Rogue wins out on that exchange. Puppy fights out. And he's got Rogue up on the shoulders, but he's going to fight out of it. Rogue trying to go for the drop kick to the side of the head. Puppy a little bit quicker. And did we get tag moves? We did get tag team moves here from Puppy and AJ Jacobs. And AJ Jacobs about to go flying. There he goes. Off the top rope. A big AJ splash. Soaring through the air. And now he's got Rogue in running powerbomb position. And connects. And now AJ Jacobs is going to go to the top rope. He may be going for the spiral tap here. There it is. Oh, and he connects. And now goes straight into the pinfall on Rogue. Oh, and an immediate kick out by Rogue. Interesting. Uh-oh. But it doesn't matter. AJ Jacobs had a vertebreaker locked and ready and connects right on top of the kick logo. And now Rogue is in big trouble here. Nathan Moore's makes... he was slow to get in there, but it doesn't matter. Rogue still kicks out. I don't know how he did that. That looked like match ender material right there for sure, as we're up to a 4-star match rating here in our semi-main event. Puppy now back in and whips Rogue into the left corner. Taking Rogue to the very top. What is this? Oh, we're going to get a Spanish fly. Oh, nice move out of the corner. Uh-oh. This could be bad for F.A.F.O here. Is Puppy going to steal the upset? No. Close. Rogue able to power his shoulder out before the 3, just in the nick of time. Suddenly Discord just started to spamming messages on my phone with all the NWOs. Rogue comes back with a powerbomb, the great equalizer, onto Puppy. Uh-oh, toe kick. Oh, here comes that. Oh, that ripcord cutter from Rogue, and drops Puppy face first in the mat, but AJ comes in and makes a save. Great back and forth tag team match we have here. Another tag, Nathan Moore now in. Both teams exchanging tags, doing tag team 101 right here. Great back and forth match. Either way this one goes down, for sure it'll be a good one. Puppy now measuring Nathan Moore. Hits him with a Samoan drop. Looks like he's going to back off, make a tag to AJ Jacobs. And Nathan Moore, oh my goodness, bad time to taunt for Nathan Moore. I think he underestimated AJ Jacobs. Oh my God, he gets hit right into a vertebreaker. Is Rogue going to come in and make the save? And he does. Ooh, I think Nate might have gotten a little too cocky there and paid for it. And now he's fighting out of AJ Jacobs' grasp. Back and forth we go. And AJ Jacobs hitting a snake eyes. Nate getting his face smashed on the top turnbuckle pad. Another whip over into the corner of Puppy and AJ Jacobs. And here we go. More tag team moves here. Oh my goodness. A snapmare followed by a kick to the face. And Nathan Moore has got a little cut on his face now as Puppy is going to town on him. I think Nate's trying to initiate a tag, but Puppy cut him off. Uh-oh. What is Puppy? Oh. Oh, look at that. Little homage to DDP right there. Going for the cover on Nathan Moore. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. They did it. The upset. The huge upset. Puppy has done it. Never underestimate the rookies of CPW. Anything can happen. And look at that big win there for Puppy and AJ Jacobs over the veterans of Nate and Rogue.
You suck.
Okay, just for VOD purposes, that was a random. Nobody actually said that anyone sucks. And it was Trashbag Sev, by the way, who did that. All right, it's main event time, our last match of the night. But first, if you missed it the first time, here's your second and last chance to try to see if you can find Jimmy Zaz on this week's Where is Jimmy Zaz? Can you find him as we get set for our main event of the evening?
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 248 pounds, Roxas.
You suck.
What the fuck is that?
And his partner from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 239 pounds, Mr. Cole!
Take a look.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady! from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Internet's Television Champion, Hunter.
All right, yet another tag team match for our main event here tonight. And we shall see if this weird team of Coke and Roxas, despite all the things that Mr. Coke said earlier about Roxas when he came out here and talked to the fans, if he can actually coexist with him to pick up the win tonight, or will the team of Feats and Buttons able to get the win? This is actually a preview match for what we're going to be seeing next Tuesday at Altar of Pain, where it's going to be a 2-on-2 match just like this, but whoever scores the winning pinfall will get a shot at Feats' television title. So that means if Buttons wins for her team, she'll get the shot against Feats, and it'll be Buttons versus Feats for the TV title. And then the same for Mr. Coke or Roxas. Whoever gets the victory pinfall, and if it's Feats that actually gets the victory pinfall, he will get to choose his next opponent for the TV title. So very interesting, intriguing match type next Tuesday on pay-per-view in a 2-on-2 tag team matchup when it comes to the CPW Television Championship. It all comes down to who's going to get the winning pinfall or submission in that match. A match just like this, only next Tuesday at the big event for August. And now we have Coke and Buttons legal participants in this match as Roxas quickly tagged out, sending Mr. Coke in. And it's good to see that Roxas is all patched up and injury-free after what we saw from Mr. Coke's selfies from last night's adventure, going through the peaks and walking through the mountains. It's good that he's injury-free enough to be here tonight, as Mr. Coke deals with a slam to Buttons and makes a tag to Roxas. Roxas back in to try to do some damage here, but Buttons counters out of that predicament. Tries to go for a running forearm shiver, but just misjudged the distance, allowing Roxas to get back in control here, but Buttons once again fighting out of it. Here in our main event of the evening, Roxas getting thrown over to Feats. This has been a night of tag team matches for sure. We've seen a ton of tag team matches tonight, but there's just so much going on around the land of CPW in terms of feud stories and plots that I guess you got to smack everybody in a tag match to fit it all in. Oh, and I see a duck with a top hat back there. A fan brought a sign that has a duck with a top hat on. Obviously a fan of Buttons for sure out there in the front row, as Feats drops Roxas face shield first on the top turnbuckle pad, but Roxas comes back and tries to get away with a sneaky one with a pinfall, but Feats counters out of it. And now we're back to square one. Looked like Roxas was going to try to make a tag to Coke, and he's just a little bit quicker with a neck breaker onto Feats. And now the tag has been made. Mr. Coke is back in. And it's interesting to think that the three on your screen right now are all former CPW television champions. It was passed amongst Jimmy, Zaz, Feats, Mr. Coke, and Roxas, all four former television champions. Roxas has been trying to get the title back, utilizing his rock spots to beat Feats, but Feats has defeated him at every turn. And so now The situation has changed now involving Mr. Coke, and now Buttons has entered the fray. So we shall see how that match plays out next Tuesday. Ooh. Sending knee gutbuster by Mr. Coke on the Feats. And Feats with a little taunting to Mr. Coke. Ooh. And a wombo combo takes him down as Feats backs off to make a tag, and now Buttons is in the ring. Buttons with some stomps to Mr. Coke. Mr. Coke trying to go for something, but Buttons squiggles out of that and hits a drop kick. Coke trying to make a crawling effort to Roxas, but he rolls out of the ring instead. Buttons is going to meet him out on the outside of the ring and throws. Oh, Mr. Coke getting thrown into our sponsor sign. That's the second time tonight we've seen that. Mr. Coke getting slammed into the Smackin' Sunflower Seeds and the Rogue Energy drink signs. And now we're back in the ring again. Now Mr. Coke going for the precarious position. But Buttons reverses out of it. Uh-oh. Oh, she almost got him with it too. 1 second away from winning the match there on the counter. But Mr. Coke trying to fire back, but Buttons counters out. Counters the counter, if you will. Okay, Buttons now ascending to the top rope. What has she got in store here? Oh, a big swan dive off the top of St. Francis Folly and lands on the mark of Mr. Coke as she moves over to make the tag to Feats. And here comes Feats. Oh my goodness, hard kneecap right to the face. Nothing fancy about that. Good thing Roxas was there to make the save. And now this match will continue. Coke sent into the kick corner of the ring. And another tag. I saw a Regina Dino Crisis signboard out in the crowd. The fans obviously having their personal favorites here at CPW. And now Coke hitting a clothesline, taking Buttons off her feet. Buttons winning out, but Mr. Coke was ready for it with a back elbow and a lariat. Mr. Coke backing off to make a tag to Roxas. And Buttons was ready for him. Running crossbody splash. And now Buttons body slamming Roxas to the mat. And now backs off to make a tag to Feats. And Roxas running punch to the side of the head. A little bit quicker than Feats on that one. Hits a toe kick. Feats counters out. And Feats has got him up. Roxas gets out of that predicament. Another toe kick. And again, going for powerbomb position. Oh, hits a powerbomb lung blower. That'll hurt you. Here comes Roxas now. What's he got? What is this? Oh, inside out shovelplex by Roxas. And perfect ring positioning, but Buttons quickly rushes over and makes the save regardless. And now Roxas with the tag to Mr. Coke. 4-star match rating here in our main event of the evening, by the way. Mr. Coke fired up. What's he going to go for? Uh-oh. Cold Coke stunner. Cold Coke stunner. Cold Coke stunner on Feats. It's a Cold Coke stunner. Is that it for Feats? 1, 2, and oh my God, Mr. Coke not only came out here and shot stray bullets at everybody, but also picks up the win himself. And tonight's main event matchup, there you go. Mr. Coke winning it for his team. And right now, well, oh, they high-fived. Well, I guess everything's fine between Coke and Roxas, at least for tonight. Is that how it's going to go next Tuesday? Is that how it's going to go next Tuesday on pay-per-view? Will it be Mr. Coke that picks up the win to get himself a title shot against Feats? That was just a preview, but we'll see the real thing next Tuesday. All right, well, that'll do it for us tonight on tonight's show. We will see you next. Wait, hold on. There's something going on back. Wait, we're ending the show. We're ending the show. What? Can we get a camera back there? What is happening? What is literally happening? All right, I'm hearing we're finally getting a camera crew backstage. What? What the heck is this? Wait, what? Oh, yes. I was wondering where the Kappa title was tonight. We didn't see it, but it looks like the Kappa champion is preoccupied right now. Miles Wildmore, the newest Kappa champion as of last Tuesday, either getting ambushed by the former champion Aiden Gallagher, or maybe Miles went and found Aiden Gallagher. Who knows with the Miles madness, but they are brawling in the backstage area. And I'm being told this is actually not for the Kappa title. This is just a straight out brawl as we were about to end our show. Yeah, I was wondering where that Kappa title was for this week's episode. We didn't see it. We didn't see Miles come out here and defend the Kappa title now that they won it. And that answers that question. And so I guess at the ending moments of our show, we've got ourselves a brawl. And I guess this will escalate into an official Kappa title match on next Tuesday's show on the pay-per-view. It'll be Miles defending the Kappa title against Aiden Gallagher. No matter the result of this swing, I mean, as long as they're both able to, compete after what is going to transpire here, of course. They could end up putting each other in the emergency room. Who knows? But for all intents and purposes, I would gather to assume Aiden Gallagher is still the first person to get the shot at the Kappa title. Yeah. I mean, of course, unless the Repo Man arrives and comes to CPW and repos the Kappa title, I mean, you never know. Stranger things have happened. It could very well happen. But for right now, Aiden Gallagher and Miles Wildmore fighting it out here on the lower level of the backstage part of our arena, just as we are about to close out the show. And we'll see who walks away with at least the last laugh for tonight as it pertains to these two. We have definitely seen some dangerous situations happen back here in the history of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. People getting yeeted off the top scaffolding up there. It's never pretty. It's a dangerous sight. Getting awfully... Oh, looks like Miles has been busted open. That is actual pavement back there, just concrete back there. No secure padding, no protective padding at all. Just the parking lot pavement concrete. Those are some rough landings for sure. I think Miles may have a cut on the top of his head after taking so many bumps to the concrete back here. This is just a pure sixer for sure. Not even a referee back here to contain this thing. Just an all-out brawl. Someone's going to end up walking away, standing tall over the other one, though. There's no telling who it's going to be. At this rate, you're just kind of like so busy trying to brawl with each other. Not really much wrestling moves going on in this thing. Oh, man. Wow. That'll hurt you. I see a shovel. I see a baseball bat. They don't even have time to go for the weapons. They're just straight out. Oh, man. Imagine getting dropped like that on the back of your head into the pavement. Oof. That's gotta suck. Oh, what the heck? Oh, we are up on top of the pallets back here. Fighting on top. Oh, Miles getting yeeted off the top. Rough landing there. For a production and stage setup. And again, oh my God, just another power bomb. Wait, Aiden Gallagher is going up the ladder here. Uh-oh. And Miles is just crazy enough to follow him. Wait, is Miles going to take the elevator? Now they're taunting each other. I think Aiden Gallagher is telling Miles to get up here. And, well, he hopped down. And now Aiden Gallagher, is he going to take the elevator up? No. What are we doing? What are we doing here? They're like juking each other out. Well, they're getting their cardio in, at least. I thought for a moment we were going to be fighting up on top, which is a dangerous area for sure. But it looks like we will not be getting that, at least in this confrontation. And Miles really liking to go for that running basement dropkick there, but Aiden Gallagher was onto it. Getting danger close to that door. I'm not sure where that door leads to. Some kind of generator, electric generator room of some sort. Well, there goes the boxes. It's a good thing. Oh, Aiden Gallagher getting met with a kick to the face. It's a good thing Solid Snake weren't under any of those boxes. Miles getting DDT'd onto this stack of pallets and production equipment. Uh-oh. This could, oh my goodness, this could be bad. Oh my God. The back of Miles' head just landing on those carriers cases. And Aiden Gallagher may be in trouble here. No, and he gets yeeted off now. Just a simple scoop slam. And here comes Miles, maybe looking for possibly another power bomb. Oh, man, another one. Jesus, I can see the bruising on the back of Aiden Gallagher there. He's starting to turn red. Purple almost. He's going to go for it again. No. Counters out of that situation. And getting thrown over here now. Oh my God, running kick to the face. That'll definitely get you. Oh, Miles. Oh, we got a security office here. Now they're fighting by the security office. I see a sign on the door, out for lunch. Oh my God, a follow-away slam, and Miles crunches the trash can while it stood upright. Ooh. Follow-away slam right into that trash can that completely sandwiches it, crushes it. We're getting to the parking lot area of the building. This brawl has taken us out here now. And here comes Miles. He's got him up. Another power bomb. Into that concrete. And he's taking him back the other way now. How is this one going to end? Okay. Rolling senton. And Aiden Gallagher's got Miles. Where's he taking him? Is he trying to take him to the elevator? I think they were trying to go... Are they trying to take this thing upstairs? Oh, my God. Another one of those running kicks to the face. And Aiden Gallagher, shades of Sheamus. He goes for it again. Oh, my God. He just almost kicked Miles' head off 2 times in a row. And Aiden Gallagher will win this brawl backstage. And I guess he has just made a statement that he wants Miles officially next Tuesday on pay-per-view for the Kappa title. I mean, you can't deny him getting a shot at this rate after what we just saw. So there you go. I guess Aiden Gallagher just sealed the deal for getting his rematch for the Kappa title for sure over Miles. And that backstage brawl there. And that will actually end off our show tonight.